Ben, I bumped into you since your last fight against Joe Mullender, but not actually spoke to you, certainly not on camera anyway. I know the result wasn't what you wanted, but it certainly was a cracking performance because it highlighted you.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna lose, there's ways to lose, and you know what I mean, and still be impressive. And I think that's what I did. You know what I mean? Like I lost, but the way I lost and what I shown in the fight, and you know what I mean, the circumstances around the fight. Like, the fight was on 24 hours notice. I'm fighting it. My next fight's at super lightweight. This was at middleweight and all that. So these sort of factors, you think, you know what, you've done all right actually. Like
that was 3 weight categories about
3 weight categories. You know what I mean? On a 24 hours notice. You know what I mean? I got a phone call in the morning. At the barber's getting lined up, looking all nice and trim. We want a fight in London tonight. Frank Warren show. Yeah, why not? Wallop on the train.
What was it? Was it a schedule 8 or 10 rounder?
Schedule at 10. It was meant to be for what's it? For originally it was meant to be for the IBF European middleweight title.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They couldn't get it sanctioned, so it was just, you know what I mean? Just a straight 10 rounder fight.
Right. So it was a 10 rounder. But
10 rounder.
You were training, but only for a 6 rounder, weren't you?
So it's one of them. Like I've had 6s, I've had 10s and all that, and the training's a little different and all that.
Mental preparation.
Mental preparation, you know what I mean? Like, if you know you're only doing 6,
yeah,
you only got to pump out 6 rounds on the bar bag, you know, 6 rounds sparring. You don't have to be.
Well, it's higher intensity, isn't it?
Where it's
a 10 is more of a plod, isn't it?
A 10's more of a, like, you know what I mean, a marathon.
Yeah.
Whereas a 6 is sprint, 400 meters, whatever. So your training's a little different. Yeah. So when you get past the 4th or the 5th and the 6th, and then into the 7th, like I did, you're getting, because you're working out differently, you're working overall differently, so it affects you different ways.
Like you said, it must be nice though, because you know, you've come over from Australia, and a lot of people know who you are now because of that one fight.
That's it. I've had 2 fights there. One of them you can't even call it a fight. It lasted 90 seconds. That's what you got to remember as well.
Yeah.
That was my first proper fight. That in over 2 years. So my first proper fight in over 2 years was on a Frank Warren show live on BT Sports, semi-main event to Yardi, and I fought a guy at middleweight. Like, who does that?
We've got to be fair to say though, I mean, that wasn't anything new for you because you hadn't been competing.
No, you know what I mean? Like, I competed at them weights before.
But it was the wrong weight, we know that.
Wrong weight, but you got to understand, like, it's not dissing Australian boxing, but there's levels to this stuff, and it's not as competitive over there as it is here.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I could get away with over there fighting at it because the guys that were better boxers than me at them weights, I was fitter than, or I worked harder than. But the guys that were fitter at me than them weights, I was a better boxer than.
Yeah.
So,
because didn't you pick up a couple of Oceanic titles?
I won. So that was at Super Welter, but it was the same thing. Like, I was WBC Asia Continental champion. Like, defended that 3 times. I was IBO Oceania champion, and like even Super Welter, I'd make that in 2 weeks. You know, it wasn't like no strict diet plan or nothing. Like, I was eating everything I wanted every day. You know what I mean? Like, we spoke about it before.
You know, I love your philosophy, mate. You know, you train because you have to train, don't you?
Yeah, I train because it's not like I don't wake up in the morning and go do these runs and think I can't wait to run today. Yes, I'm doing it, and I'm absolute. I don't enjoy the runs.
But you enjoy fighting.
I enjoy the fight, and you understand, like, you've got to do this. Because if you don't, you're getting banged out in 2 rounds because you got no cardio. Like, I wouldn't say I hate training. I hate running. Like, running gets me suicidal, it's depressing. But you know what I mean? The pad work and all that, the weights, I like that. But it ain't my first choice in the morning to wake up and go, let's go to the gym, or let's go have a fry up and get down the booze in the afternoon. Like,
well, now you're settled here, everything seems to go, like you say, it was a loss, but it was.
Everything's going in the right way now,
yes.
You know what I mean? Everything's starting to go, like, when I envisioned all this and when I made me come back and I got in touch with Boovy and, you know what I mean, I had a plan and how I saw it was going, and at the start, you know what I mean, it took me 6 months to get a fight and then it lasted 90 seconds and then that was horrible. And then I thought, you know what I mean, what have I done here? Like, I've put a year of work into this and it's not working. But then, like, you know what I mean, it's slowly starting to go in the direction I wanted to go. So I'm in a happy place, I'm in a good place, You know what I mean?
you certainly put smiles on people's faces. I'm looking forward to March the 9th because you enjoy a fight, don't you? You can actually see on your face
I'm
you're
the
enjoying
average
it.
kid. I'm the average kid that comes from this and just loves a good tear up. You know what I mean? I'm not these like people that are from this and from that. I'm the average kid. I love a tear up. I know where I come from. I know where I'm gonna be. I just want to have a good time with it.
But where do you want to be at the end of this year? Where would you like to be then now?
In the at least in the top 10 in Britain.
Yeah.
At least. You know what I mean? Like 2 or 3 fights, like get right up in the rankings.
Because obviously you're not really ranked at anything at present because
No,
you've not fought over here at the
No,
weight that
well-
you want to compete at yet.
No, I'm still ranked as a super welterweight, which like them days, like I could make super welterweight tomorrow. If I'm fighting tomorrow, I'll make super welterweight tonight.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's how strict I've been with my diet and got to be in shape properly. I'll make super welterweight in a couple of hours if I'm fighting
You
tomorrow.
feel your mindset's totally changed while you've been over here?
I've become a lot more
Professional.
You know what I mean? Like, I still got that average kid from the block mentality, and you know what I mean, the average kid that loves to tear up, but like I'm approaching it more as like an athlete.
Yeah.
This isn't like in Oz I was doing this, I was working during the day as well, you know what I mean? I was a plumber by trade, training at night for a couple of weeks before and then having a fight on the weekend and whatever. Like now this is what I'm doing. So I gotta approach it the way all these other top kids and you know what I mean, top professionals are. Like it's a lifestyle, like you gotta eat right, you gotta train right, you gotta do all, you gotta put in all the work, you gotta look after your body. It's not a bit of fun on the weekend anymore because the levels are different and you get seriously hurt over it if you like take it as
Have
a
you got
joke.
your eye on anyone that you see who's up there in that top 10 who you think,
I'm not going to start calling people out till I get a couple more wins on the board.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, you know what I mean, I'm coming off a loss.
Yeah.
A good loss in a way, but you're still coming off a loss. So get me rankings back up. Like I knew like who I think would be good fights and get me there. Like, but I'm in no position of coming off a loss to start calling people out.
well, this journey restarts again
This will
on
be
March the 9th
March the
at
9th
the
again.
Earleman Cadizhead Sports
Earleman Cadizhead Leisure
Centre
Centre.
where you're going to be topping the bill, yeah?
Yeah, topping the bill.
We don't know who you're going to be fighting, but
No.
is it going to be a 6 or an 8 rounder?
I think it's a 6 so far.
Right, okay.
But it's one of them, I don't know who, but I want one of these. You want someone that wants to fight. You don't want someone that's just going to rock out.
I think you're a
Top
guy
one.
that, you know, with your experience now, you know, what's this, his 23rd fight coming up?
This will be my 23rd fight.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm not these kids that are getting babied. Not so baby, it's a bad word, but you know what I mean? Like trying to build the profiles. Like I've got 5 losses on my record. You can't build me up as an up and coming prospect.
No.
So you can't put me in with a guy that's gonna teach me, or you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna learn from that fight.
No.
I already know that you're not going to teach me much more. If I don't make it in the next 2 years, I'm never going to make it. It's one of them. So you can't just try and build me up as a thing. You either got to start going for it now,
Yeah.
or everyone's
And as we
wasting
were saying
everyone's time.
before, those losses might even make you a little bit more attractive
Well,
than
it
the
is, you
average
know what I mean?
Joe,
Like,
so you could get a lucky opportunity.
You get a lucky
at some point.
opportunity like I did last time, or you
Yeah.
want to fight next week. And they overlook you because they think, oh, he's lost 5 times. You've got him easy. You're 21-0, you're 22-0. But I've had all these 50-50 fights. I've been in there, you know what I mean? I've been the underdog all the time, and I've won fights I wasn't meant to win.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's nothing new to me. So you look at it and go, 5 losses, got stopped last year. They don't
That
realise.
was your first stoppage as well, I don't
My
think.
first stoppage and I
Yeah.
was devastated. I always thought I'd make it out of boxing, and no man born from his mother had ever stopped me. And like,
Well, do you know what?
credit to him, he did. Like, he was
But
a big,
he's
strong.
just got a lucky break though, hasn't he now? Because he's fighting Liam Williams.
Now he's fighting Liam Williams for the British title. So it's
Puts
one of
you
them.
in
Like,
good company, doesn't it, mate?
it is. Yeah, that's what you got to remember as well. Like, so my first fight in 2 years. First proper fight in 2 years, over 2 years.
His next fight is for the British title.
His next fight is for the British title. So my comeback fight, essentially, was British title level.
Yeah. British
So-
title eliminator.
But yeah, I was a British title eliminator as a, you know what I mean, the comeback fight. Three weights above what I should be fighting at as well. So I'm doing alright, I think.
I do as well, mate. Listen, good luck for March the 9th.
Appreciate it, thank
Like I say, nice to be topping the bill. And
is.
hopefully, when I do see you next, you'll be win number 16, mate.
Number 16. Thanks a lot, mate. Appreciate
Ben,
it.
take care, mate.
Take it easy.
See you on.
Ciao.